Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Loads Mobile with Horse Project Swarm here. I just thought I'd quickly follow up from my previous video, sort of, going through my account, so I said a bit high about myself. Next, we're sort of going to go through some of the talent trees, just what to use and when situation, and what some of the trees that you should be using in these sort of situations. So we're going to sort of go in there and go for sort of more of a pushing tree. I'm not sort of going to mess around today. So if you're pushing your tree, you've obviously got three focuses in that particular situation. You've got your research, your construction, and your training speeds, along with obviously all your manners as well. So we're going to go straight ahead. There's a couple of trees that I can show you. There's one on my personal tree, and I'll sort of explain why I use the tree I do, and then there's more of a box standard tree, which I'll sort of show you as well, alongside, what I know a friend uses. I'm going to have pictures of it, but I can explain and why the reason he uses that. So, the way I sort of run mine, as simply as it needs to be. It's construction speed, research, training speed, construction speed, research, training speed. There you make your core six really. You need both training speeds, both researches, and both construction speeds. Reason for that is obviously you're pushing. You want to make sure you've got all the boosts you can, and your research, your construction, your training speeds is what's going to help you develop to push. Without any of these three, what are you pushing at the end of the day? You've not got your training speed. You're missing out on research sort of reductions and sort of your construction reductions as well. Now when it comes outside of them sort of six, you've also got a lot of points you're playing around with, and people like to sort of put them in different points as they like to. My personal preference is put them all to stone production. As you can see, there's a bit of gold production there. That was just what was left over. Sorry, obviously stone production 2 and stone production 3. The reason I put that on stone production is my own personal choice. As you can see as well, I'm just high performing my stone at the moment. That's my sort of high performing resource, 726,000 sort of stone an hour. It's a good amount, and it does a hell of a big difference when obviously if you donate it into banks and things like that. Now, I'll quickly show you sort of the tree that I know that one of my friends has sort of created her website that she's created. So if you just give me 2 seconds, I'll pop that open for you. There we go, so I do apologise for that. So we'll go straight into here. Now, and this is her sort of way that she's decided that would be a good way to do it. So it's quite similar. So your construction speed, research speed, training speed. If you just scroll down, you've got 15 points in gathering there. Construction speed, research speed, training speed, and more in gathering max load. Which for herself, that's the way that she decided to do it. Obviously, she's when she got that sort of she. I don't know if it's a she or a he. I keep saying she, so I apologise, Wendy. So yeah, sort of going straight back into it. That's the way he or she has decided to do it. But I see people do it in other different ways, like one of my guys who's T4, he likes to put it, he's got some in squad defence, health defence, and so works his way sort of halfway up the army tree. And the reason he's done it that way is if he does get attacked while he's in his construction, research and training speed gear, so if he's pushing sort of talents, he's still going to get some defence and reap that buff. At level 15, there's a decent amount of sort of army defence and army health in there, and it does make a massive difference if you're getting rallied in them particular talents. So that's his way of doing it. Like I said, the main 6 you want to be worrying about is your both training speeds, your both construction speeds, and both researches. After that, it's quite adaptable to the way you want to do it. But obviously, I wouldn't probably recommend putting it in things like trap building because, it's just pointless at the end of the day, and it's a waste of talents. At the end of the day, you're going to have to reset it at some point anyway, because it's not going to work that well. Same with the trap or fence, I'd sort of leave that out, and the trap building. You're probably never going to use it, in all honesty. I'd more recommend putting it into if you've got a high performing resource, shove the points into there. Other than that, put it in sort of your gathering. That's probably your best bet at the end of the day. Or gold production, again, that's a massive resource for a lot of players, and a lot of players need a constant supply of gold, especially if you're pushing at T4 or you've got the T4 sort of troops yourself. Gold is a massive issue for a lot of people, so that can make a massive difference for yourself if that's what you're wanting to do. So we're going to move straight on from that. I'm actually going to go straight and go into sort of like the army side of things now. I'm not going to put my talents on for army, just because I don't think I've actually got a talent reset at the moment. No, and I'm not going to waste 1,000 gems on one. So we're actually going to go back to the website. I'm actually going to go into attack talents. Now, again, this is probably one of the most adaptable sort of trees that you can sort of go into, and the only reason for that is obviously you sort of adapt your tree to what you're attacking against. So, you know, when you're sort of putting this tree together, there's a few core that you want to put into, but other than that, it is very, 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 very adaptable to what you want to put it in. So the main ones you want to put into: squad defense 1, just because you get that attack boost; squad defense 1, you get your defense boost; squad health 1, you get your health boost; and then the two at the bottom, squad defense 2 and squad health 2, just because you get the massive defense and massive health buffs off them two alone. Now, other than that, you also want to tailor it to what you're attacking against. So see, if you're attacking your infantry, you want to make sure you're counting your infantry. If you're attacking, range, you want to be countering your range. If you're attacking cav, you want to be attacking your cav. And that's where sort of the adaptability comes into that. There's not really a fixed tree as such for that. You've got your core as per the other one, but it's very, very, very adaptable. And make sure you know what each counters are, because if you don't know what the counters are, you're going to lead your troops into the wrong type and you're going to get absolutely smashed. I've seen it so many times happen before. So make sure you know your sort of, what counters what, otherwise you could find yourself in a world of trouble and even possibly more lose your leader, which you don't want to be doing. Now, just to sort of, don't worry, that's not my troop count. It's gone down quite a lot since last time I posted a video, but there you go. So, if you're obviously first in against if you're versing against infantry, you want to be putting it counters range and it's countered by cav. So if you've seen someone with a lot of infantry, you want to attack them with cav. If you're using infantry and you see someone with a lot of range, then obviously there's your point of contact. Same with stealth snipers. If you see a lot of stealth, you want to attack with infantry. If you see someone with a lot of cav, you want to attack with ranged, and Trey Butchett's always sat at the back, and countered by all three. So, yeah. Now, a lot of people sort of like to ask, what is the point of Trey Butchett's in a rally once the sort of the wall is down? As a lot of people seem to kick off about that. There actually is a very good point for that. And if you put so many Trey Butchett's into a rally, they actually cost a lot of moral to sort of support in a rally. And if you put, say, enough in there that your moral goes to 0 before they can get to your leader, chances are you can actually protect your leader just by having that in there, and it makes a massive difference. And it's not something that I think enough people know about. Some players do, some people never heard of it and think it's a stupid idea. Personally, I think it's an absolutely smashing idea. If you put sort of like 50k sort of trade butch in there, you've still got your 2.3 million rally. 50k troops isn't going to make much of a difference, and it's the difference between losing your leader and keeping your leader. You might as well shove it in there just for the simple fact of you have that, you will keep your leader. So that's also another big point as well, which I'll touch on more with when we're going to sort of topics like rallying and what to send and what not to send, and the best way to set up rallies and things like that. But other than that, obviously, if you have any questions about the trees themselves, if you want to know anything in particular, then feel free to ask in the comments below. Big shout out to VENDYY for obviously letting me let her use her website for all this, and also we're posting a link to her website at the bottom of this video as well, just as a big thank you. So yeah, like I said, if you have any questions about talent trees, please press it below. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.